Hey friends and fellow gamers, so you want to get your chocobo mount and then after that you want to turn him into your companion? Well, I got the answers for you. Let's do this. Alright. So the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to need to progress through your main storyline quest to a point where you're ready to join the Grand Company. For those of you who are brand new to Final Fantasy XIV, the main storyline quests have this symbol above their heads and they never really end until you beat the game. Beat the game. Ha! So, okay, at this point, it looks like this in your timeline depending on what city you started. So if you start in Gridania, New Gridania, you're going to go through these quests right here up until you're around level 15. If you start in Limsa Luminsa, you're going to have these quests that you're going to do up until about the time you're 15. And you're going to have Aldu. If you start in that city, you're going to be doing these quests. After you hit those up, then it becomes more general and it's more of an everybody gets to do these quests. So like I said, this is very general in level 15. The reason I'm showing this to you, it will become apparent here in a minute. Also, I want to point out real quick that if you start as a new player, so you're basically a Greenleaf player or Sprout they like to call it, and then if you're on a server that has an experience boost because you are a new player, you're gonna probably be like level 25 or 30 before you even get to these quests, just because of that experience boost. So let's go down this list real quick. You're gonna go through, it's probably Pirates, Call the Forest, Fire in the Gloom, Call of the Desert, Into the Copper Hell, The Signs of the Seventh Dawn, A Wild Rose by any other name, Unsolved Mystery, What Poor People Think, A Proper Burial for the Children, Wrong Places, Dressed to Deceive, Life, Materia, and Everything, Lord of Inferno. Okay, right after Lord of Inferno, you come to A Hero in the Making. Once you get to this quest, Minfilia's office. When you're in Minfilia's office, you have 3 gentlemen come into the office with you. These 3 gentlemen are representatives of the Immortal Flames, which is Alda, the Maelstrom, which is Minsa Malinsa, and the Twin Adder, which is New Gridania cities. You will get a quest to go to each one of these cities and watch the leader of those cities give a speech on what they represent and who they are. After you go to each one of these cities and watch each one of these representatives gives their speech, then you will go back to Minfilia's office and you will choose which one of those grand companies you want to join. So, that being said, once you choose your grand company, you're going to have to go to that prospective city and sign up with the grand company's master or whatever. I forget his name. Alright guys, after you get into the grand company, you're going to go through like 15 minutes of storyline as always. You're going to get a quest sooner or later called My Little Chocobo. It's really easy, just go complete it. Come back to your grand company. They're going to tell you to go talk to some guy in whatever city you're in who's going to give you your chocobo. But first, before you do that, there's 2 things you got to do. First, you got to go into your inventory and right click on the little chocobo item that they gave you, because they actually give you the mount even though you haven't gone through the storyline yet. You just need to click on it in your inventory. That's something I didn't know about, and it took me like 10 minutes to figure it out. And secondly, the thing you got to do is you got to take some of your marks that you get from your grand company, and you have to go to their quartermaster and you have to buy this little piece of paper that will let you give it to the chocobo handler, and then it will allow you to continue through the storyline so that then you can summon your chocobo mount. I chose the grand company, the Twin Adders, which is in New Gridania. So all I had to do was, like I said, go talk to the quartermaster or one of the merchants right there inside the grand company. I'm pretty sure it was the quartermaster. And they will give you the option to buy that little ticket that you need to go give it to the chocobo trainer guy. Alright friends and fellow gamers, at level 30 or higher, after you have your chocobo mount already, you will want to make him your companion so he can fight with you. No problem, I got your back. First you will need to do a quest called My Feisty Little Chocobo from Deceit, who is located in Camp Tranquil and South Shroud. Well, how do I get there, Roger? No problem, I got your back, guys. Just open your world map here, go up to this little triangle right here, click on South Shroud, and it will pull this up for you. and then you will find Camp Tranquil right here. We'll just go ahead and go there for kicks and giggles. Just go ahead and close that map. We'll go right over to here. This lady right here. Deceit. Docket. However you want to pronounce her name. Dosete. Will give you a quest, and she will give you the ability to then summon your companion after you get all done with it. Now there's one more thing that you're going to need to know after you get that quest done, and that's how do you get the greens that you're going to need to be able to summon your very own Chocobo companion, which something else that I did for myself was set up a nice little hotbar right here so that I can go ahead and drag my summon, my defensive, healing, or attack stance onto the hotbar so I can hit those really easily, or free stance, or just follow me, or actually so you can ride your Chocobo as a mount. So where do you get the greens? Let's go over that real quick. Alright, first up we have Bango Zango in Limsa and Lominsa, just across from the big blue aetherite crystal. I must have ran past him 100 times in the past and never spoke to him before, so don't neglect your neighborhood Lalafell. They have feelings too, people. Oh, watch out, it's April O'Neil reporting on everything Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Alright, next up we have New Gridania. Starting at the big blue aetherite crystal, we go a short distance to the black rabbit trader named Mycenta, who has those greens you need. Alright, last but not least we have Olda, the city where no one ever gets lost. Or is it everyone? I forget. Again, starting at the big blue aetherite, you go left, then right, up the steps to the first merchant on the right named Rorik, the independent importer, who got you covered in the greens department, if you know what I mean. Well, friends and fellow gamers, that should take care of almost everything you need to know as far as attaining your Chocobo and turning him into your companion. Please consider subscribing for more game-related content several times per week, and give the video a big thumbs up so other Final Fantasy XIV people can find it. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Roger, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Take care of yourself, everyone.